Thanks for all the good information. So just a little bit personal, I guess. Like I really started doing social media a lot more when I joined TEAMFAST kind of in April. And I'm getting in front of the camera and I'm doing things and I'm getting more views. So that's more exciting. Like I'm, getting 4,000 or 5,000 views, but I haven't converted anyone. I haven't even had anyone actually reach out to me to talk about real estate. And it's a little bit disturbing or distracting because I keep putting this stuff out there and I'm just kind of like twiddling my thumbs wondering, am I doing something am I not doing something right? Because I feel like I'm following the formula. I feel like I'm posting every day. I have my face in front of there. I'm posting personal stuff and real estate stuff. I'm getting the views, but I'm not getting anybody to reach out to actually talk to me about real estate. So how do I do that?
Okay. Are you asking people to?
Yeah, I actually started saying things like, if you want to talk more about it, please write home in the comments and I'll reach out to you, instead of doing like, oh, give me a call or write me a message. And I've started implementing that, but I still haven't seen anybody actually respond the way that I'm asking them to.
If you told me to drop a word in your comments and that's how I'm going to start a conversation, that is the last thing I would probably do. That to me sounds like you're about to add me to a mailing list or send me a hyperlink to get like some type of a course or a mailer. So I actually would say, if you have any questions, slide into my DMs, but also maybe specifically around certain topics that you're specifically passionate about when it comes to the experience that you want. So for example, if you are helping people invest in their first Airbnbs, being really very specific of, do you have any hesitations? Are there any misconceptions? Is there anything that's holding you back? Are you ready to do it? But being as specific as possible and telling people to reach out to you in that way. And I do think that would make all of the difference. And this might not be you, but I want to put this out there just for the rest of the world. Sometimes we think that by simply putting ourselves out there that people know what we do, and they don't. We really, truly need to spell it out, okay? By you simply saying, I'm a real estate agent, that's not helpful to anybody, especially yourself, versus someone who says, I'm a real estate agent who specializes in Naples, Florida, and my favorite thing to do is to be your Airbnb concierge where you don't even have to live here. I find you the home, I renovate it, and I hire your whole management team, get your account set up, and make it as easy as possible for you to start having an additional stream of revenue. Very different from someone who, for example, is, I'm a real estate agent. I am in the Maryland, Virginia, tri-state area. And my favorite thing to do is helping you to figure out your downsize situation when you have this big ass house that all of your kids have moved out of, and you're really excited to move with your husband to the city into a beautiful condo where you can be walkable to all of your favorite streets. That's my specialty. Let me make sure that you're not lifting a finger when it comes to moving, and also to getting rid of all of the shit that you're not going to need anymore in your old house. It's a lot easier. And then I'm not going to send you the first time home buyer, for example, to the person who loves the empty nesting situation. But I had a client who was in San Antonio, Texas. And for her, like a lot of you, she had the issue where she had a lot of buyers and she had no listings, right? She had a lot of buyers and she had no listings. And the simple thing that she did was she took a picture next to her whole client board with all of her leads. And she said, look at our beautiful client board. We're so very excited. We can't wait to help all these buyers. However, we don't really have a lot of listings. If you have any listings, and here are A, B, and C qualities that I'm looking for, whether they're active on the market or you're even thinking about selling your home, please, I would love to talk to you, because I have all of these qualified humans who want to move into those homes. And within hours, she had 3 qualified humans that reached out because she was very specific about what she needed. Now, every single one of her posts isn't dedicated to the ask, but being specific about what it is that you actually need. No, it does not look like you're desperate or like you don't have business. It looks like you are very specific and busy, and you know exactly what it is that you want. So that's where I would challenge it. With you specifically, since I can't physically see your content, I don't know like very reasonably what you're doing right or wrong, but those are a few tweaks that could make all of the difference where, you know, you can make it more personal. Don't put your phone number. That doesn't make sense. People who are on Instagram, they probably can't even have their volume turned up, let alone make a call, and they can't click on your phone number. They also can't click on your email on Instagram either. So they can either drop questions in the comments and you can create content around it, or you can say, slide into my DMs. Let's get a conversation going and make it as personal and specific as possible.